Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yep, we're back to this again.
We're going all in with Yuri. So,
Alright.
let's see here. Let's see if I know her well. No, I don't know her well. Okay, she likes big words.
She also likes dark words.
There we go. I thought she liked the dark words.
She likes a mix of them.
Nope.
I'm not gonna help you at all.
Oh my goodness.
Go with the more depressing words.
Disaster? I thought she liked depressing words.
She likes in between depressing and happy.
What do you mean by in between?
I don't know!
Okay, there we go.
Uncontrollable.
Explode. Boop. That's probably her.
Boop.
That's a word she'd like, yep. Oh. I'm getting better at this, though.
Unrequited or no, that could be some... Yeah, that's yeah.
Her.
Tenacious.
Tenacious.
No. Oh no, nightgown.
Nightgowns are beautiful.
Entropy.
Entropy. Marshmallow. No! Oh!
Massacre.
What?
Judgment, misfortune.
There we go. Okay.
You're really going all in with Yuri.
I want to go all in with Yuri. Actually, when I posted on Discord that I started this and I looks like I'm going all in with Yuri, someone just said I made that mistake too.
Give it time. Give it time.
How much time?
Give it time.
Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too.
You were practicing piano again.
Mouse on screen. What is this? 2009 Let's Plays?
No, we need a camcorder for that.
We need a camcord for this.
Like my old video.
You know, so you can see me untangle the like the headphone cord. You must have a lot of
determination. Starting this club and
who's
picking up
voicing who
piano.
again?
I'm the girl. I'm Yuri.
Okay.
I'm purple.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's going to be great. Hey, weren't you complaining about it just yesterday? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying that you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Is this a mistranslation?
No, I believe this game was done by an English company. I have no clue actually.
Was this lost in translation?
This isn't a. This isn't
a Japan-made game?
I don't believe it is.
Huh. Okay.
I don't think it is. Don't quote me on that.
Hey, that's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Wait. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me?
Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry so much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back to everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I finally approach Monica. Wait, I want to... this. There we go. Who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Game Dog, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? What way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into this a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and around her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you. You certainly know a lot about you know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked, she was really dismissive. So I I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, we're also friends with her. And I also care the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Me? How on earth would... Oh, they capitalized Earth! I love it when they do that. No one ever does that, but Earth is technically a location, so you capitalize it.
It's not technically a location, it is a
No,
location.
it's a location.
It is a location,
Yeah.
that's what I literally just said.
Would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different than it always has been. You're so funny. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump at conclusions, so you should forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks around the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneeling down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, and have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glanced around the room. Suddenly I noticed Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she's looking away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up at my desk and sit it on next to her own.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax, you didn't even do anything.
But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How are you able to tell what I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I could do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize.
Why are these dating sims always people apologizing to each other?
Because it's cute. Look at how nervous this girl
I need
is.
a drink of water, one moment.
Kawaii, Oni-chan. Your troubles are only a concern for those who are willing to share in their concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find a lot of comfort in keeping that to themselves. But if you were to prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori.
Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her.
Oh, that's quite romantic.
Eh?
Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all.
I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Game Dog, it would be full of meaning, often
It would be full of
meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are so many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
So you think that there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what's going on inside her head.
Is that foreshadowing?
I don't know. And maybe it's not always...
Yes?
She may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. And I also feel concerned for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupied in your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. Well, you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends after all. Or that's all. Yuri-san looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gently curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were even in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not necessarily as sophisticated as you.
That's not a compliment, is it?
Is it what it is? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
As long as you don't shove chocolate in my mouth. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this
I pull out a bar of chocolate from my pocket.
I'm not gonna lie, that was my favorite thing about this so far. Like, why did he do it again? I shall be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone! After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I knew it, everyone is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori.
Alright, pick the girl.
Okay. I'm gonna pick someone I voice. We'll do Monica first. Hi, Game Dog. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Aha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure, I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Game Dog. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things.
It's been 3 days.
Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and in a way to talk back the thing.
To talk
about the things in her head, I guess. One moment. You ever talk for so long you just need like 10 seconds to breathe?
Yeah,
okay.
It's a visual novel.
It's a visual novel. I apologize if this is jarring at all. Just again, I don't play games like this often. It's still getting the hang. I'm still getting the hang of myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... Aha. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in a club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she had a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. All right, I get it. Just be careful, all right? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could really be hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say it like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, is this foreshadowing?
It could be. I wouldn't know.
I'll share my poem with you now, and alright? Alright.
A lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found the answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. Why am I here? A feather. Go down. Lost adrift in the sky, victim of currents in the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend that is all that remains. A last dim star glimmer in the twilight sky. It's Twilight Sparkle. No, where are we now?
Right there.
Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall. And I fall and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds with a hollow voice. I have found every answer of which amounts to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. I will. And with a breath, she blows me afloat. I pick up a gust of wind.
Your hidden message to this one too?
There could be in symbolism.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. See, I never really put much of thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. That's a weird word. But because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Aha. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional. Yeah, that's it. Anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh, goodness. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something that you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that the writing is good, okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Monica, pro tip.
Okay, now for someone you voice.
Sayori or Yuri?
I'm concerned for Yuri. Or I'm concerned for Sayori. I want to go for her next.
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
Hey? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe that's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy.
You know what's bothering me a little bit? No, this is a good thing, but it's making me self-conscious. I give every character the same voice. You voice two characters and give them completely different, voices.
I try to.
I can't do that. It's always this voice. Unless I'm, yelling or something. This makes me
really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Game Dog.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
You insist?
Yay! I'm going to go home a bit early today.
Sayori.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? See you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out the classroom humming to herself. That was quick. Natsuki, I voice. Okay.
She didn't even show her poem.
What? She didn't! I just noticed that, yeah.
Sayori, no, come back.
Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah, about as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, at least I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Hey? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off, really. Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's it's not like you won't actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, and even if I had to put up with you. Yeah. Natsuki elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe you won't mind. Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. Just foreshadowing. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry. I was too. How the hell can you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny. Ooh, sorry.
It's okay.
Well, maybe that was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I guess I should really watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever happened.
I'll be your beach. Thanks, Natsuki.
Thanks, Natsuki.
Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, the beach for us to go. The shore is reaching beyond your sight. The sea sparkles with a brilliant light. The wall in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way though you have left long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful. When you press your lips to mine, I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape. You'll learn to love yourself again.
That's a good one. Learn to love again. Yeah. It felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach.
Beaches suck. You can get out of here, Natsuki.
I love beaches, alright?
There's too much sand. It's awful. It's...
If you quote Star Wars, I swear.
I was going to, but then I realized that I hate beaches for so many different reasons.
I love the beach. I am a Mainer at heart. So you decided to write about the beach first, then came up with a message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. Oh, I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. What is going on with this keyboard? I hate this keyboard. This is my least favorite thing about this new computer. You can really see her doing that too, making us write about the simple topic, then try to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice.
One girl left. One girl left.
All right, Yuri, what you got for us?
Game Dog, your writing has only improved in the last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotion. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think this ever came to me so naturally. I can read.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never even thought I would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something that you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
But it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well...
Yuri smiles sadly.
Game Dog, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say that I enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So, when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know, and those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I am not a know-it-all, Game Dog. I'm the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have these feelings, and all I can do is write and read.
Writ and read.
But it wasn't until now I started sharing it with you that I really understood what I was missing this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No, that's wrong. You've been patient and respectful. It's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Game Dog. I speak so slowly, I second-guess myself all the time, and I read too deeply into things. But every time, you always treated me just like anyone else. So it's rare I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success, wouldn't you?
If you put it that way, yeah. You're really a friend. We really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she smiles as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
Okay. Ghost Under the Light Part 2. The tendrils of my hair are illuminating beneath the amber glow, bathing. In a distance, a blue... Is this the one I didn't take seriously the first time? A blue-green light flickers. A long figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows closer and closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I'm too late. It steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers, my heart pounds. He raises his arms. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in the rhythm with the pounding of my heart, testing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. I understand, and understanding is
overrated.
It looks like an S.
It's
That's a cursive S.
It's overrated.
Oversated. I touch his hand, the flickering stops, ghosts are blue-green, my heart is amber. Oversated. Aaron, what's your top 10 oversated N64 games? Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away.
Did you dislike it?
No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. Also, this clearly isn't the poem that Natsuki said she wrote about. Meanwhile, I'm probably the only one she's showing this to.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you share it with me, so thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge from Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand that poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch.
You can, the poem is...
Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love it. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as she doesn't want me to notice. You always
make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope I can return the favor sometimes.
Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me.
I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But sure, we can talk later again.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and returns to my seat so I can put her poem away. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something
did sound a bit unusual.
That's right.
The deviation from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Looks like even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is a common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
I need a drink of water. Hold up.
I'll do it too. Yee!
Take a shot.
Take a shot every time foreshadowing.
This is probably a game you should not play while under the influence.
Oh, definitely not. You're gonna have a really bad time.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right.
Wait, they didn't see her go?
I guess they did.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. When the heck did she run off anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki,
please show some decency.
Come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the time to not go home with her, you pick a time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No, first of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today. I didn't want to force it.
Ooh!
That's curious. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What'd she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. Again? But she
likes her cupcakes.
We might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be preparing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sarah will be helping me design them, and as for Yuri, you can guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. No, Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that, I I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Game Dog. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, I thought Natsuka said that. Both Natsuka and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give for you to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. It would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? I wonder if they're going to respond to a suggestion like that.
I suppose I wouldn't mind a little bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you.
Like murder.
It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuka tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I can recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Game Dog may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
I'm thinking to go all in with Yuri.
Going all in with Yuri?
I want to go all in with Yuri.
Best girl?
Hold on, I never said that. I wanted to go all in with Monica at first, but you couldn't, so we're doing Yuri.
She's a special
Yuri's
case.
my second choice, which is nice. What's one thing you can say about your card that you can't say about your girlfriends? How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Game Dog 2. What are you saying? Oh.
It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I'm thinking it's up to Game Dog to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he'd be interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though... Isn't Sayori helping her? Jeez, can we just settle this already? Yeah, Game Dog, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course.
Very well.
In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Hold it. Is that having ellipses after it?
I don't know.
I made a promise. I'm going with Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping Yuri.
Me?
Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying, so you'll be helping Yuri then, Game Dog. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit
of making these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki will be able to handle the baking herself. I mean, yeah, I already said it will be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited?
Well, excited may not be the right word.
I think I read one of your lines by accident.
You've done that many times. I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Are you standing up?
Because the yarn ball.
Oh, is that yarn ball not doing it for you?
I'm just standing.
Okay. You gotta be closer to the mic, though.
Hi, Mike. How you doing?
Not that close. Do you feel the same way? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
Natsuki.
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No! That's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry. It's just... I don't really know why Game Dog picked me. And also... Your cupcakes are still the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I can do for the event will ever compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though.
Why?
Well, I'm not acting immature. I already know that. You're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm
sorry that I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this, because Sayori always helps someone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this.
Huh?
You better bet that my cupcakes aren't going to be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you.
Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door and they chat between each other. Oh, we're gonna walk home with her? I turn around.
Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes?
Alright then. You and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay.
Score!
We got a phone number!
We got our phone number!
It's like Honey Pop. It's exactly like Honey Pop. Okay.
Then I'm
stopping by your house on Sunday.
Does she know where we live?
Apparently she does now.
My house? Is that a
problem?
problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I would prefer to go to your house.
Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. I'm not, it's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you.
I don't underestimate yourself, Game Dog. I think that will make a productive team. Even if if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait, you don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you might have chosen me.
You're fearing the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
But...
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Here, you're overthinking this. You want me to point out, when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? What are you thinking? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. That's day 4.
Alright, it's the next day. Do you want to save?
Let's save right here. You in the mood for another one?
Oh yes, we're getting super close.
We are? Okay.
Semi-super close.
Okay, fine.
Soon, guys. Soon.
See you guys later.
Soon.